Welcome everyone to Warlords Under Siege, a roguelike card battle RTS tower defense indie game made by a very small team, so small in fact that they didn't even hire an artist but used AI generated art for images like we see here right now in the main menu. And without further ado, a game that I've already played quite a bit and enjoyed so far, and I would really like to show it to you guys and see if it is something you would like to play as well. So you can already see here in the main menu, there's a card shop, there's deck builder and the town hall development. These are the card and the roguelike mechanics I just mentioned, but I'm gonna show you this after our first round, in a few minutes. Hopefully, quite a few minutes, depends on how long we survive. So without further ado, let's hit play. You can already see I can choose my deck. I only have one so far. I can choose different maps. There is only 2 right now with various difficulties. But trust me, even though I already spent a few hours, I didn't really quite make it past the very first level on the easiest difficulties. Well, let's show you how this is gonna go down, at least for me. Start the mission. And I also, just as I mentioned, I also think that the AI-generated art usually tends to have certain flaws, but at least in this circumstance, for this game, all the pictures really present a nice aesthetic. And here we go. Let's actually hit pause for the beginning to explain just a little bit. This is our town hall. We need to protect this. If this falls, we lose the game. You can see the timer. We can speed up the game or just pause it right now. We can build a wall and different buildings on these panels. And we have cards to do this and our hero to defend. I'm already going to send my heroes to the front line, and just to show you, this is my starting hand, so to speak. So when we create a deck, we can have up to 2, 4, 6 cards that we start with. Everything else will essentially be dealt with by level up. Every time we acquire enough experience to level up, we can choose one new card to add, essentially to our hand, our playing field that we can now use. I have some basic structures and immediately a lumber mill upgrade that increases my wood by 100%. I really like this. And speaking of these basic buildings, let's start building them. We really need a sawmill, a quarry. I still unfortunately do not have a gold mine. I do have an iron mine. I'm not even sure if I have it in my deck, but for the beginning, these 2 structures are the most important things, and you can see here on the right, the horde, the orcs, the goblins are already attacking. So for this, I'm going to build some arrow towers. I do have the materials, luckily, and especially for the beginning, this is gonna be enough, but trust me, I kind of hope that we can survive at least up to minute 20. We won't survive much long after this, because I probably lack the upgrades or maybe materials. This is where the roguelike element comes in. You're not expected to win with the very first deck by skill alone, but you want to improve your deck, you want to improve your town hall, so to speak, to have better upgrades, so that you can win the different maps and the different difficulties. At least for the beginning, the hero is very strong and will deal with everything. Later down the road, he's gonna be in a little bit more of a trouble, but right now we don't have to worry about him. So this is our first level up. We can choose between one of these cards that I put into my deck, a counter ability for our hero, just some free stone, or a holy flame, strong champion, 2 other abilities for our hero, or just a upgrade to our walls. Currently I could only build a wall in the tier 1. If I choose this, I could already build tier 2 walls. I don't think I need them right now. So instead, let's give our hero, 30% more damage. I think this is pretty okay for the beginning. And we, luckily, thanks to my buff... Sorry, I just screamed. Oh, I just saw this is actually probably has been added by the news patch that you can see here in the upper left corner. Essentially, every time you get new materials. I like this. Just noticed this myself. So up here, this is also another mechanic that kind of makes you focus on what's going on here on the right a bit more. These are caravans up here that if they reach our town hall in one piece, we get free resources, which is always nice to have. Also gold, and gold is something we need for essentially upgrades or new cards that we can buy after a round. Oh, I'm gonna send my hero over here to protect the caravan. These early goblins won't really get that far in. I'm not even sure if they will reach the wall. They won't. Tier 1 towers are fine enough at the beginning, but trust me, this is not going to hold all that long. Let's actually get, influential command. This increases my unit limit of 2. Speaking of this, I should really build at least one swordsman barracks. I'm kind of wondering where I want to build this. Let's build it over here instead. I want to reserve these 2 places to later on build ballista towers. They have a longer reach. And thanks now to our upgrade, we can have up to 4 battalions of swordsmen, which is pretty nice to have. So for the beginning, I feel like we should not really be in any trouble. As you can see here, I can't build a gate here on this panel because I have not equipped the gate building card at the beginning into my starting deck. But I'm not too worried about this because I think at least at the beginning that really shouldn't be too much of a trouble. You're going to save this caravan and you level up. Let's see. So we could increase our swordsman, which we just gained, either by damage or by having more people there. Or we could upgrade our hero again. I think upgrading our swordsman is actually fine, given that we have 4 already on the battlefield. Our hero still shouldn't really suffer any trouble at the beginning. I would wager at least up to, like, I don't know, minute 10 or something. Oh, yeah, guys, please defend yourself. Speaking of all these units, this might be one of the somewhat tiny flaws. I'm not even sure if it's a flaw considering how small the team is and what the focus is, which is clearly gameplay, is, for example, the animation of these units. If you zoom on to them, you can see it's a bit juddery, a bit stuttery. I do know that they already patched that, but frankly, it's just a little bit of a look. On the grand scale, it doesn't really influence the gameplay at all. And we have a new level up. Perfect. Let's see what we get. An upgrade for our town hall, which would send a bombardment of cannonballs every 30 seconds. A stomp ability for our hero, or more health points. Ooh, tier 2 towers. Let's actually get this. So this is essentially going to save us the mid-tier game, if I can say it like this. So you guys go back, the hero is fine, because tier 2 towers are actually pretty good. And this is probably going to be our bottleneck, because these tier 2 units and buildings in general cost stone in addition to wood. And this is my biggest bottleneck so far, because due to the randomness of the cards, I personally enjoy it, but I would suppose that some people maybe don't like it that much. Is that I did not gain any upgrade to my stone income so far. I gained a little bit of an upgrade by using the Town Hall mechanic, but unfortunately I even gained the Lumber Mill Tier 3 card. So I've gained Tier 1, which you start with, Tier 2 and Tier 3, so I can have a lot of wood. Also the upgrade card, which increases passively my income by 100% right now. That also gets tiered, so I had like a bronze card, a silver card, and now the gold card. Unfortunately, I did not gain any upgrade to my stone income, really. And that kind of prevents me to confidently go into tier 2 with buildings and units too much. Besides of this, a new level up, that's also why I at least put in the stone delivery card into my deck. Towers deal 10% more damage. Yeah, let's get this. Because if this wall and tower line gets breached, this is pretty much game over for us. So this needs to hold as long as possible. If there's gonna be, you know, just like a unit or so that manages to get in, that's not too much of a problem. We can immediately rebuild walls and towers. It just costs resources. But later on there will be so many enemy units that we will face trouble. So this has to hold. So the stronger our towers, the better. Because right now this is kind of my main line of defense. Okay, a new level up. Perfect. Let's actually get 30% more health to our swordsman. Yes. So these guys can actually fight these tier 2 enemy units as well. You can already see, like, the tier 1 goblins do die very easily, but these guys already are a lot tougher. 2,500 health points worth 500. These guys just die like flies. But these guys put up quite a fight, which is still not a problem for a hero. And luckily, due to upgrades, not too much to our towers and swordsmen. But it is going to get more difficult. And we will have maybe some trouble once the tier 3 units, which I would say are like orcs and such, arrive. But for now, we're doing fine. We have a lot of wood. We have some stone. That's nice. And we can have the lumber mill to upgrade. Yep, let's get this. Even though we have a lot of stone right now, let's increase that income. The sooner the better, I would say. So at least we won't face any trouble in regards to this. Our hero is going to find these guys. You are going to pick up this drop here, dropped by some goblins. This is just going to be some free resources, essentially, like gold or stone or something. These swordsmen are going to go up here. The hero is still, yep, 10 gold, nice. This allows us to get a little bit quicker for to upgrades and more cards with the gold. You guys are going to hold here. You are regaining some health, that is nice. Okay, you guys go back. Our hero is still fighting, not a problem. You level up. Let's see. Let's actually get... do we want to have the wall 2 upgrade? I don't think I need it right now. This is actually nice to mention. I do have the Earth Blessing tier 3 and the Tough Champion tier 1 upgrade. So there's actually a limit on how many abilities you can put onto your hero. Active and passive essentially share a certain pool, and if that pool is full, you can't get any more upgrades. But there are some cards which just give you like a comparable effect, like Tough Champion, but actually do not count on this pool. So that's why I have both. This increases my hit point amount of the hero by 20%, this 55% because it's tier 3. The Earth Blessing actually counts into this pool, but luckily, as it's being said there, does not take ability slot. This doesn't count as one, luckily. Let's actually get the Ballista Towers, because I still don't have a gate. And even though I'm not that worried, let's have some Ballista Towers here just for a little bit of extra protection. So these Ballista Towers have quite a bit of a higher range. Do shoot slower, deal more damage, but they will protect this area just that little bit better. Okay, you guys, I want you to fall back into the support of the towers. Oh god, I would really like to save this caravan. I hope I can. But I still think we're doing fine. This caravan... These are like the most brave people here. There's an orc invasion and goblin invasion coming in, but these guys just single-handedly driving the caravan to the town. They don't care. These are the true heroes, not this guy in golden armor. It's these guys. You are the true heroes. Oh, they even have a torch. Beautiful. Yeah. So this is gonna be all kinds of resources. Wood, stone, and also gold. So this is a reliable way to get the gold income for between the missions. And trust me, every little bit is appreciated. So a new upgrade. I could get the Swords Regiment upgrade, which increases their size by 20%. Finally my gate, but maybe I want to have the Town Hall Bombardment. This is like an AoE cannonball shot, which... Oh, let's see if we can save the caravan. I don't think I can. Thanks to the bombardment, we might be able to. does deal a medium amount of damage, but luckily the AoE is kind of nice. Okay. Thanks to the bombardment, we actually did manage to survive this. And then there we just heard the horn, which kind of indicates that it's gonna be a little bit more dangerous for now. Luckily, we do have tier 2 towers. We have upgraded swordsmen. I am not too worried. I still want to get the support of the towers. The ballista can't quite reach, but this is still fine. This is mostly in protection if enemies actually get to our wall. I'm probably going to use this caravan, but I'm gonna willingly sacrifice this. Oh, there's already a strong enemy, the shaman. So especially for new players, this will probably be the end game at your very first game, because this shaman is actually not that easy to defeat, but luckily we have the tier 2 towers, we have the upgrades, we have our hero. I feel like we should win this. Yeah, looking good. So these swordsmen are going to fight these goblins. I really want to have a gate soon, but this should still be handled. Luckily these guys are rushing the towers. This is fine for the time being. Let's see, do I want to have the gate now? Actually, I think I want to have the stomp, considering that there's quite a few enemies around my hero right now. So let's get the stun ability. I want to pull back these swordsmen. Our hero is going to have. You guys are going to actually fall back as well. Please fight. These guys might even die or get some damage. Oh, there's the first orcs. Luckily, they only spawn at half health for the time being. But once these guys show up in bunch and with full health, it's gonna be dangerous. So I think I want to get the farm upgrade. So for every farm, I'm going to increase my unit size by 1. I can build 3 farms right now, which means 3 more battalions of swordsmen. This is gonna be very helpful. Okay, this battalion will be sent back to my barracks. Actually, all of these guys. So that we can actually just regenerate them instead of waiting until they die and buy new ones. Because our units as well can level up a bit, which does strengthen them. You can see here, like this battalion of swordsmen is already level 2. And our hero as well is level 4. That's nice. Let's use the stomp ability. Maybe this would be kind of nice, at least for right now. You can only have 1 hero, so instead of always clicking at your hero, to maybe just always have this up, or like the hero's ability somewhere here on the general UI would be nicer, I wager. So that even if you do something here, the town hall, build buildings or so, you know your hero's ability, that you can just spam the abilities. But this is a very minor concern of mine, and it really doesn't make or break anything. So I have more cards. Our hero's health is slightly damaged, but it's not too dangerous. So gate is still not that required. Let's get ballista turrets too, which hopefully should increase their range as well. It does. Nice. So these guys will reach the orcs, which you can already tell. The enemies are getting closer and closer. I'm going to refresh my swordsman here. So go back into the fight, please. This does cost wood, but wood is not that much of an issue. Let's restore and repair our buildings. Yep, for the time being we're fine, but stone is soon-ish going to become an issue, I suppose. Yep, the bombardment only deals 400 damage, which is not that much against the orcs, unfortunately. Let's see, what else do we want to have? Wall 2, Agile Champion, let's... Do I want to have the wall? Yeah, let's play it safe. Let's actually get the wall 2 upgrade. You guys go down here. We have 3 battalions. Please help them. Our hero is going to fight these archers. You guys wait here and you will be replenished. Please go back and heal yourself. Okay, this should even be able to reach. Yep, that's going to shoot at these orcs as well. Nice. Gotta keep in mind to use my stomp ability from time to time. Okay, looking fine. Oh yeah, orcs really are dealing quite a bit of damage. You guys fall back. Hero fight, you guys help. You are already in range to be replenished. Nice, go back to the front lines. Ah yeah, and also build walls. Oh, you can of course also upgrade your walls by defensive spikes, which deal a little bit of damage back if they get hit in melee damage, which is nice to have. So let's upgrade all our walls, let's get all these wooden spikes, let's get a new level up. Yeah, would like to have more people in my swordsman regiments, even though these guys are probably going to die. So you're fighting, you guys stay here, fight this orc, at least one battalion. Our hero is going to fall back. We already lost 2 battalions. Luckily, the new ones will be at a higher size. So now, right now it's 8 per battalion. These guys only used to be at 6. So go back and fight, please. You fall back to get the range of the tower. Use the stomp ability. Not sure if I did that right. Please fight. So we can also have siege shields, which gives additional 20% range damage protection for a unit on a wall. So if you have archers, you can place them on these walls, and they also have like a higher range. I really don't have that many upgrades for rangers or archers in this case. That's why I actually do not have them in my deck at all. Okay, let's play it a bit safe. Let's get our hero 55% more health points. Yep, he's actually quite hurt. We can revive our hero, but for that we actually need iron. And even though I do have an iron mine, I do not have it in my deck. Or maybe I didn't draw it right now, so we really want to play it safe here. We're going to lose this caravan, that is still fine. But we really need to be careful right now. As I told you guys, it's gonna get more and more dangerous. Luckily, our hero does regenerate health quite fast. So this regiment attacks here. Oh man, we lost another battalion. Fortunately, every new battalion we buy, of course, only spawns at level 1. So there is an incentive to keep these guys alive. And I really would like to have a gate now, because the Warg Rider are coming. I don't have the gate, unfortunately, didn't draw it. We could reroll, but frankly, right now, 400 gold is quite a bit. Let's instead get the Holy Flame ability for a hero so that he can deal more damage. Let's activate it immediately. He's not in combat. This is fine. He's going to fight these Worgen Riders. Okay, please fight. You guys collect resources. Oh god, there's a new battalion coming up. This is gonna be dicey. Go up. Okay, ignore the materials. Please fight. Stomp ability. Can you repair? You can be repaired. Nice. More swordsmen. Yeah, this is gonna be dicey. But we should still hold for the time being. Yeah, let's actually play it safe and finally get at least the gate tier 1. We can also close and open the gate. For the time being, I want the gate to be open, so that my units can actually go out and engage the enemy. I'm going to let all these units fall back. There's 3 battalions in the wait. We lost a battalion by a new one. You can also upgrade units, of course, to tier 2 and these buildings. I don't, unfortunately, have the cards. I think I do actually, but the problem is that I can't really sustain them. I do have 2,700 stone, but that really isn't that much. Okay, we're still doing fine. Activate the ability. Stomp, Holy Flame. Our hero is fighting with his burning fury and a sword. New upgrade, nice. Let's get the counter ability. So each time the hero receives a melee attack, the attacker will take 50 damage in return. Just a tiny buff to our hero. Let's actually send this level 2 unit back. I hope we have the time. You guys protect the north. Okay, you guys have the towers. Is the ballista tower enraged? Unfortunately, no. This has to go up here. Man, okay, our hero is gonna attack these Worgen Riders. You guys, please replenish and back to the front lines. Please fight there. Okay, we can't repair the building. It's been 2 reasons since the last attack. Let's get our hero tough champion. So again, 20% more hit points. So he has a total of 26,000 hit points. That is quite good, but it could be better. But we're doing fine for the time being. You guys pick up these materials. You guys here, you go back. Level 2 units, please replenish all these units. I think it's gonna take too long. So you guys pick up these materials and I'm willing to sacrifice you. Our hero and these 2 are going to fight these Warg Riders. These guys fight here. Okay, Stomp, Holy Flame ability. Here we can see 4 out of 4 slots are being taken by our hero's abilities. You guys, new guys to the front lines, replenish these 3 and also back to the front lines. Oh yeah, we lost our other battalions, not a surprise. Because these black orcs have 16,000 hit points, deal 900 damage. These guys are tough. Our hero can deal with them, and our upgraded swordsman, well, at least won't immediately die. Okay, back to the Warg Riders. Ballista, please shoot. There we go. This does help, 396 damage. Please fight there. We need new battalions. Let's see. I said I want to make it at least till minute 20. I think it looks fine for that. Okay, our hero is gonna go up here, fighting these guys. Or at least trying to get their attention. Repair this tower, or no, the horn. Now it's gonna get even more dangerous. Okay, our swordsman at the ready. You guys, please help the hero. Not in range of the ballista towers. You guys are fine. Okay. The bombardment tower right here, but you can tell. 400 damage later on, or only 380, thanks to range resistance on these black orcs, is not much. It does help at the beginning. Oh, I want to have my hero fall back. Unfortunately, he's receiving too much damage right now. This will be hell. These guys will lose, so you're just waiting here to regain health. And luckily, that does happen fast, because I can't revive him right now. Okay, now it's gonna get dicey. Let's see how long we can actually survive. So please fight. Holy Flame ability. Let's get an upgrade. Agile champion. Sure, 45% faster hero. And we gained the achievement 1-man army. I guess because our hero really defeated a lot of enemies. Let's see, for the time being he's fine. We lost 3 battalions down here. Black orcs really are dangerous. Oh, 1 tower fell down here. That's not good. Stomp ability. That's gonna buy us a few seconds. Okay, we really need to protect the north. Uh-oh. Let's have the hero fall back. As I said, minute 20 is gonna be when it breaks. I left the gate open. Actually, it's not that much of an issue right now. Okay, we can pretty much instantly rebuild these things, but the enemy also really likes to pretty much instantly attack back. And these guys really deal damage. Okay, where's our hero? I hope he's battling somewhere. He's gonna go up to the north. We lost the south as well. Okay, click all the abilities and hope it hits something. Our hero is still fine. New battalions. Yeah, we're losing everything right now. Okay. Rebuild, tier 2 tower, more battalions. Yeah, this is gonna be the end. Stomp ability on the hero. New tower. We now get a stone delivery, but frankly I didn't even get that far to spend all my stone. I want my hero to actually fall back. Let's upgrade these. Just buying a little bit of time. My hero is pretty much dead. Can he make it through the gate? Gate is closed. I'm actually trapping my hero. There's also the enemy hero, which you can see right here, the chieftain. The bane of our base right now. We are doing surprisingly good, even though half my base has fallen to the enemy. thanks to the ballista towers and pretty much everything, our hero is regaining health. Can't repair this. No, I can't. But more and more enemies are going to appear, and I am going to run out of stone eventually. Send our hero back to combat, please. He does not want to, apparently. Okay, let's rebuild. Okay, you're going to... No, hold. Fight the chieftain. Okay, upgrade, upgrade. Just hoping to hit anything. More swordsmen. Our hero is taking a lot of damage, though. Yeah, single-handedly fighting all of these guys, which are currently stunned, but he's gonna fall now. And this is gonna be the end of our base. We can rebuild a bit, but you can tell I am losing my stone ability. They are behind the base. Even if I do get the upgrades right now, we are out of stone. And somehow, I think, due to a caravan or due to enemy drops, we have 3 iron. That's kind of funny. But you can tell there's... Oh, this is actually a new enemy type I haven't seen before. Wow. Can't really click on it, or I can't get there. The rock troll. 20,000 HP. Wow. Can you build these units? But wow. Okay. I never made it this far, apparently, because I never saw these guys. Awesome. But you can tell, like, these guys are as strong as my hero single-handedly. Maybe even stronger. They have some resistance, not as much health. Our hero had 26,000 health. These guys deal 800 damage, though. I don't think our hero dealt that much damage. And there's still the heroes here. There we go. A bombardment did like 280 damage. Like, these caravans, these guys, again, as I said, are the true heroes. They don't care if there's a rock troll in the way. They have a mission, they have a job to send deliveries. These rock trolls don't even care anymore. But yeah, you will see this quite often while you get stronger and stronger and survive a little bit longer from time to time. Yeah, while the green horde, the orcs, the goblins and the rock trolls, or on map 2 even undead, are going to attack and destroy your base. We have a tiny tower on our base, but it's not really doing that much damage. So let's move it on, fast forward, and let's face our defeat. At the Western Valley, we made it. We almost survived 25 minutes. This is a little bit longer than I was hoping for, so I'm very happy. We earned 2,580 gold in total. Caravans did 630, luckily. Quite a bit of loot, and for every minute you survive, you also get a set amount of gold. And yeah, nothing other, and I don't have a gold mine, so I didn't receive any gold for this. But this allows me now to show you what you will do between the different sessions. Every time you attempt the map, you want to get a little bit better for the next time by maybe rearranging your deck, or what we will now do, see if we can have an upgrade, a permanent one, or buying more decks. Let's have a look at the card shop. A new deck right now, no new card deck costs 1,400 gold. The cost increases for every pack by a bit, so I think at the beginning it was only like 100 gold or something, or 500. Let's see, the Town Hall, I do have 2 upgrades for my Town Hall itself, 1 for my units. They all get 10% more health. And this is the only stone upgrade, which I mentioned earlier, which is 20% stone increase, so that little bit helps. I could get another 30% stone increase. This might be worth it to focus more on tier 2 units. This would cost 1,800, but this wouldn't allow me to show you guys a new card pack. So let's do this instead. 1,400 for a new card pack. So we can have a choice of 3. Let's go. I feel it. There's a quarry tier 2 and the left one. Let's go. Okay, some animation. I told you guys, quarry tier 2. This is probably way better than 30% upgrade. This is what I was really hoping for. So the next time I'm going to attempt the mission, I will put this into my deck, quarry tier 2. And we also have the squad of longshots. A squad of longshots joins the fight, so I suppose these are either tier 2 or tier 3 archers. Interesting, so 1 free squad. And we have a parry card. Hero has a 20% chance to negate melee attacks. Very interesting. This might even be better than the counter card, which I have even at tier 2, which deals 50 damage back every time our hero gets hit by a melee attack. But you could see, enemies deal like a rock troll for 800 damage, 900, and they also have a lot of hit points. So against a 20,000 hit points troll, maybe dealing back 50 damage isn't that much. But having like a 20% chance to actually negate 900 damage on a hero might be better. So I would really like to switch these up. So let's collect these cards. Unfortunately, I can't buy a new card pack. I could look for another upgrade in our town hall, but I think I'm going to save my gold. Let's have a look at the deck builder, my gloriously named Deck 0. I want to switch this up right now. I want to get rid of the Counter 2 ability. So, as you can tell, cards are being categorized in buildings, passives, instants, abilities, and our heroes. Currently, we only have the Galahad hero. The developers promised up to 3 heroes at the end of the early access phase. But for now, this is fun enough. It kind of sounded negatively. You could tell I didn't quite know what to say there. So we put out the guard ability, the counter ability. I'm gonna get in the parry ability, and this is also something to keep in mind. You of course can put in pretty much every card you own, but you only always have a set amount of cards you can choose from level up to level up. So you really don't want to have too many cards, because as you could tell, at minute 20 or 22, 21, I picked up my last card from my deck. If I have like 35 cards in my deck, I'm gonna lose at minute 23, and there's still cards in my deck, and I might not have picked up cards I needed even earlier on, like for example the Quarry 2, which is below buildings. So I definitely want to put this into my deck. Now I have 28 cards instead of 27 cards. But I think this might be fine. It's very interesting right now. I think with the Quarry 2, if I pick this up earlier, I will survive longer. So let's actually put in the Swordsman Barracks 2 as well, which allows us to upgrade our Swordsman. Because now with the Quarry 2, I feel like I should be able to sustain this, survive longer. So even though I have 2 more cards in my deck, due to me hopefully being able to survive longer, I will also be able to pick these cards off my deck, instead of just dying early on without the ability to pick up, the necessary cards. So this was definitely an upgrade to my earlier attempt, I would say. I'm very happy about the Quarry 2. I was waiting for this so long. RNGesus was on my side. Maybe I don't even need Stone Delivery 1 anymore. Let's get this out of here. So, a slightly higher chance to get Quarry 2 later on. Of course, I could also put this into my starting hand, but what I have, I think, is good enough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've showed you the basics of Warlords Under Siege. I really think, or I really hope this is something that you will enjoy. Please tell me if it is or not. Please give me feedback to every kind of this video in general. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging around. Stay awesome, and we will see each other in the next video. Bye bye.